All right, what's going on, everybody? Good morning to everyone around the world. Shout out to my Filipino brethren, my UK brethren, my United States brethren. Well, goes without saying that we live right now in a country. I don't even want to go as far as saying world. I'm only going to speak on where I'm at, which is a country that is very divided. We're very tribal. Everyone tends to want to be on a side. They want to pick and choose a group to follow. All right. I try to pride myself on not being that tribal person. I try to pride myself on being an independent thinker, a logical thinker. And I'm going to be a logical thinker today. Shout out to Ireland too, right? You got that. I said UK, but oh yeah, Ireland's not in the UK anymore. My bad, my bad. Shout out to Ireland, Midnight Rider. You got that. You got that. Yeah. So I'm gonna just be. I guess there is gonna be a degree of subjectivity here, but I'm gonna be objective as well as subjective here. So this is gonna be some objective subjectivity. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be some objective subjectivity, if that makes any sense. So everybody knows what's going on right now in the world of boxing. Manny Pacquiao sent shockwaves through the boxing world by announcing that he's going to be taking on Errol Spence after a 2-year layoff. This is Manny Pacquiao, the senator in the Philippines, a man who could virtually fight anybody, and he's going to get upwards of $20 million to fight just about anybody. So he didn't really have to fight Errol Spence. But the question is, why? Now, we always talk about fighters fighting for the money, and Manny Pacquiao is no different. But you have to say, and it's hard to not realize that Manny Pacquiao fights for something more than money. He fights for his people. He fights for his fans. He fights for his country. He fights for his government. This is a guy who's given millions of dollars away. This is a guy who thinks of others before he thinks of himself. Right? Has to be acknowledged, right? So why is Manny Pacquiao doing this? Well, in my opinion, and I think it's hard to disagree with this, is Manny Pacquiao really cares about his legacy. He cares about the impact that he has and can continue to have on the sport of boxing. He really cares about his fans. He doesn't say things like, hey, okay, I'm going to just go rob another bank and make another 100 million, like Floyd Mayweather says. Basically, rub it in your face that I know this event is a sham, but you're going to buy it anyways because I'm Floyd Mayweather. So I might as well just rub that in your face. Had the gall to even come out to the ring with a ski mask on, dressed up as a robber, telling people I'm robbing you and throwing it in your face. What does Manny Pacquiao always say? Well, I want to put on a good fight for the people. I want the fans to enjoy this. Never heard Mayweather say shit like that. You don't give a fuck about the fans, right? You never hear Manny Pacquiao tearing down any other fighter, especially a fighter from the past. He doesn't sit there and say, I'm better than Muhammad Ali. I don't want to end up like Muhammad Ali with Parkinson's disease. I don't want to lay on the ropes and do the old rope-a-dope like Ali did against George Foreman. I'm smarter than that, right? I'm smarter than that. That's what Floyd Mayweather wants to lead you to believe. It's an old saying, right? You can't subtract from others to add to yourself. So I don't know any fighter in the history. I'm going to go as far as saying the history of the sport that ever said a negative thing about Muhammad Ali. Any fighter that came after Muhammad Ali always paid him homage. And even if you think you are a better fighter than Muhammad Ali, every time Mike Tyson was asked, could you beat Muhammad Ali? What did he say? No. Even George Foreman, who lost to Muhammad Ali and made all the excuses in the world when he was a young man, about 24 or 26 years old. I can't quite remember the exact age. But back then, what did he do? He made excuses. But now, later, as he grew older and became a man, or an older man, a wiser man, he said, you know what? Muhammad Ali was the greatest. He was the greatest, right? So Floyd Mayweather can say anything he wants about Muhammad Ali. But guess what? You never, ever, 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 not even be able to hold Muhammad Ali's jockstrap. You wouldn't even be able to sniff the motherfucker. You wouldn't even be able to sniff the motherfucker. How's that, buddy? You couldn't even hold a fucking candle to this man. All right? This was a man who had so much respect throughout the world. You could argue this is the most recognized, respected man in the world. During 1990, when Iraq had American soldiers, the country sent Muhammad Ali into Iraq to talk to Saddam Hussein, the leader of Iraq. Okay? The leader of Iraq. And Muhammad Ali got those hostages released. Got them hostages released. In the Olympics in Atlanta, holding the torch, standing there, even with the Parkinson's and shaking, but still having the strength and the pride to stand there with the fucking torch in his hand, holding that motherfucker, representing the United States. All people. All people. And Mayweather's worried about fucking his Parkinson's. That's all he can think about after all the shit this guy's done, and not only in the ring, but in his life. All you can talk about is his Parkinson's. That's the last thing I think about when I talk about Muhammad Ali. That's the last thing I care about when I talk about Muhammad Ali. That's the last thing most people care about when they talk about Muhammad Ali. And I'll tell you what, I ain't never heard Manny Pacquiao say shit like that about Muhammad Ali. Never. Right? So Manny Pacquiao, a man who takes care of his people, takes care of his family, right? Who could do anything he wants, fight anybody. He chose to take on this challenge. He chose to take on this challenge, not just for the money, but he cares about his legacy. He cares about what the fans think of him. He wants to be remembered for something more. You have a fucking, if you're a multi-millionaire, if you have hundreds of millions of dollars, right? At some point, you say to yourself, okay, man, it's got to be more than just this. I got everything I want. It's got to be more than just this, right? And you could say what you want. Yeah, Mayweather beat Pacquiao. That's fine. He did. You can even argue, well, you know what? Mayweather's probably a better fighter skill-wise, right? You can say that, right? But just look at what Manny Pacquiao did. Not only, look what Manny Pacquiao represents. Not only just boxing, but just, he's a senator, man. He's a senator. He's a phenomenal ambassador to the sport. Can't really say a negative thing about him. He has flaws like everybody else. I'm sure he's straight off path. But this is a guy who continues to care about what's going on in boxing. Not only in boxing, but in the world. This guy's trying to make a difference, bro. Legacy is not just about, some people, they go beyond legacy in the ring. And they just look at, it's not even just what they've done in the ring, but what they've done in life. You got one guy who's fighting these matchups and he could do it. And I'm a sucker because I'm going to buy every one of them because I like to see a train wreck just like the rest of them. But you got to understand, Mayweather, everybody's laughing at you, man. They're laughing at you seeing Jake Paul take that hat off your head. They're laughing at you with them fake hair plugs in your head, right? They're laughing at you, bro. Nobody's laughing at Manny Pacquiao. Nobody's laughing at Manny Pacquiao. but you being laughed at right now. And you have billions of dollars, so you say. You've made a lot of smart investments, so you say. So why don't you be like Magic Johnson? Why don't you be like Shaquille O'Neal? Why don't you be like Jay-Z? Why don't you open up businesses? Why don't you put money back into the community? Why can't you make 100 million opening up businesses? Why can't you make 100 million helping your community? Like what LeBron James is doing. Oh, whoa. Anyone would take the 100 million. Nah. If I had 500 million, I would take that 500 million and turn it into $1 billion. How? Opening up businesses, making investments, not participating in circus sideshow, right? Oh, I care about my health, so I'm gonna go fight someone who's 10 levels below me, and I'm gonna beat him up. Fuck his health. I care about my health. Seriously, come on, man. What has he ever done for his community besides opening up a strip club? Right? Goes online, panhandles for cash. Yeah. Sign up for this and you can spend an hour with me. Manny Pacquiao, if his fans walk up to him, he'll fucking talk to him for free. He'll sign shit for free. You don't gotta go online and pay for Manny Pacquiao's time like you gotta pay for this dude's time. Come on, man. So like I said, I'm gonna buy that pay-per-view because I like to see a train wreck, and I'm probably part of the problem. But I know what I'm buying. I'm buying a train wreck. I'm buying a circus act. I'm buying WWE entertainment. And you have to ask yourself this question, right? Why is the greatest boxer in the world, who has made over $1 billion in his career, why at this point in time in his life does he still need to put on these types of events? And who knows what they're paying him? He's saying they're paying him $100 million. We all know Floyd likes to embellish. We all know Floyd likes to exaggerate. We all know that. Right? So who knows what that $100 million really is, right? But what we really do know is Manny Pacquiao, 42 years old, coming off a 2-year fucking layoff, he's going in there with a monster. He's going in there with a guy who could legitimately hurt him. He's going in there with a young lion. Come on, man. We got to call for what it is. Right? Got to call for what it is. A lot of people dick riding Mayweather in the chat, man. Again, grown men dick riding people, bro. That's a horrible look. That's a horrible look, bro. That's a horrible look. When you're a man fan, I don't know, man. Something may be missing in your life. You gotta ride the dick of another man. I just gotta call it out. Living vicariously through another man. Let's talk about this guy. Everybody want to talk about how Manny's broke, right? They want to talk about how Manny's broke, right? But they don't want to talk about how the IRS has been chasing Mayweather for years on his taxes, right? They don't want to talk about that. I don't want to count another man's pockets, but let's be real. If you got all the money in the world, man, IRS don't got to be chasing you for cash, right? People don't got to be suing you for non-payment of shit, right? This is a guy that was sued by a jewelry company because bought jewelry, he never paid for it, right? I mean, let's just be real. So I don't care about any the guy's financial situation, but who knows what's going on, bro? When you spend like he spends, then you may have to do what he's doing right now. When you're not really investing your money right, you got to question: is he really investing his money right? If he has to keep doing shit like this, Bernard Hopkins ain't doing shit like this, right? You don't see Bernard Hopkins doing shit like this. It's one thing fighting another legend like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fought. But you don't see Mike Tyson fighting guys like Jake Paul, bro. You don't see him fighting guys like Tension. So you got to ask yourself, why is he doing this, bro? You got to ask yourself, why is he doing this? Hey, man, y'all don't like what I'm saying. There's a right X in the corner. If it hurts you, bro, if it hurts you so much that maybe your idol ain't what you thought he was, if this is the type of person you live up to or look up to and want to live your life to aspire to be like this guy, that's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to worry about me. I do what I want to do. Same. You want to know what Mike Tyson's record was in jail? Same record Floyd Mayweather's was. He went to jail too. But I'll tell you this. Mike Tyson, you could debate whether or not he did that or not. Can't debate whether or not Mayweather did what he did. You know why? Because his son was a witness and he had a written statement, right? Son was a witness and wrote what Mayweather did to his mother. Son wrote that down. So you again, you don't want to go down that road, bro. You don't want to go down that road. Mike Tyson, to this day, people are like, man, I don't think he did it. Everybody knows Floyd did what he went to jail for, though. Because you know why? Because his son wrote a fucking statement. And he did it in front of his son. But this is your hero. This is your hero. And then people wrote statements when he did it in nightclubs, too. This is your hero. This is your hero, guys. That's fine. That's fine. I can't tell people who to love. I can't tell people who to love. But you don't like what I'm saying? You don't like what I'm saying? You can click that X right there. Yeah, but I don't think biting someone's ear off is the same as raping a girl, man. I don't think you can. I don't think that's a false equivalency, in my opinion. That's a false equivalency, in my opinion, man. So, if you can't see this for what it is, like if you can't give Manny props for what he's doing, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. Even if Manny Pacquiao loses this fight, but he puts up a phenomenal effort and he finishes this fight on his feet, right? He finishes this fight on his feet. He's in a no-lose situation, man. He's in a no-lose situation. All he has to do is just fight Spence and just be Manny, right? Just be Manny. Go in there, finish this fight on your feet, win, lose, or draw. Put up a phenomenal effort. Whatever happens. People are going to respect it. They're going to respect it. They're going to respect it. They're going to respect it. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. We can respect Mayweather's work ethic because this was a guy who was always in shape, right? He's always in shape. Great fighter, right? He's a great fighter. For a great period of time, yeah, man. I mean, gave us some good fights, but there was some times, after he fought Pacquiao, what did he do? What did he do after that? Look what he's done after that. After he fought Pacquiao, all right. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You got to look at what Pacquiao's doing, then you got to look what Mayweather's doing. Look what Pacquiao's done after Pacquiao fought Mayweather. Look what he went on to continue to do, and then go look at what Mayweather went on to continue to do. And you ask me, what path was more impressive to you? What path was more impressive to you? What did you like more? And again, you could sit there and say that Yeah, Mayweather beat Pacquiao. Mayweather's a better fighter, whatever. Same thing. Hearns beat Duran, but Duran accomplished more than Hearns in his career. You can argue that Pacquiao accomplished more, and what he's doing right now, later in his career, Mayweather just didn't do. Mayweather just didn't do. Mayweather's fighting guy. He fought a guy that weighed like 110 pounds, bro, 115 pounds, 120 pounds tops. And this is a dude like 160 going in there fighting a guy like 3 inches, 4 inches shorter than him and like 30, 40 pounds lighter than him. And I think the dude took a dive. So people are laughing at Mayweather right now. Okay, yeah. Whatever you're making, That's great. But if you have all this money, why you just don't invest it? Why you just don't open up businesses? Why you got to do this? You got to ask yourself, why you got to do this? Don't sit there and talk about how smart you are and everyone else is so dumb. Don't sit there and talk shit about Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali is going to countries representing America at the Olympics, nobody going to call you for that. Nobody going to call you for that. Why you hanging in your strip clubs and shit? Nobody going to call you for that. Nobody going to call you for that. So that's just fucked up. Talking about a dude's Parkinson's and shit. Oh, he lost to a guy with 7 fights. Like, what? Why are you throwing shade on Muhammad Ali, bro? For what? For what? How does that make you, like, what does that do for you, throwing shade on Muhammad Ali? You're just fucking jealous because you're never going to be remembered like Muhammad Ali. You're never going to be remembered like Manny Pacquiao is going to be remembered. Manny Pacquiao got a whole fucking country behind him. Got a whole country behind him. What do you got? You got people laughing at you, bro. You got people laughing at you right now. You a great fighter. You a Hall of Fame fighter. One of the best fighters of all time. One of them. Yeah, one of them. We can say that. We can say that. That's fair. But what have you done? Like, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Because your legacy doesn't end when you leave the ring. Your legacy continues until you're in that fucking box. Your legacy continues until you're in that box. How do you want to be remembered? As a man, not just a fighter, but as a man, bro. As a man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. The money ain't gonna buy you that shit. At some point, you got to be happy with what you got. And then you got to look for other things. Like, what kind of impact do I have? How could I help others? Am I doing the right thing? Right? None of these guys have to be role models. But guess what? They are. People look to athletes as role models. They look at these guys as role models. Now, is that fair? Probably not, right? I think it's a parent's job to raise kids. But again, these guys have an influence on a lot of people. Just like these fucking nut-hugging, ball-swinging motherfuckers in the chat riding off this motherfucker's dick. They love all that fucking bling-bling bullshit. Why don't you all go blow your fucking life savings on fucking cars and jewelry and hang out at strip clubs, man? When you're fucking 42 years old. Or 44 years old. Why don't y'all go do that? Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job. Good fucking job. Yeah. Follow your hero down that path when you're fucking 44 years old, right? And you're still buying fucking $18 million. Bill Gates is a billionaire. Is Bill Gates fucking, look at fucking Warren Buffett. Jay-Z. You don't see these guys on fucking Instagram. You don't see these guys on Instagram and fucking Snapchat and all this shit. You don't see that. You don't see that. Oh, look at my $18 million watch. Look at my car. You don't see that shit. Bill Gates got fucking Bill Gates, Jay-Z, Michael Jordan. You don't see Michael Jordan doing that shit. You don't see that. You don't see that, do you? Come on, man. Something's missing in this dude's life, bro. Something's missing. I used to think money bought happiness because I used to think that people who said that money don't buy happiness, they don't have it. But I'm seeing a lot of motherfuckers with a lot of money, and they're just not fucking happy. They're just not fucking happy, bro. For real. For real. I'm seeing guys that people got a lot of money killing them fucking selves. And they're younger than me. They're younger than me. So I'm sitting there saying, yeah, I mean, I used to think that people that say, oh, money don't buy happiness, they only say that because they don't have it. Right? But I'm just seeing a lot of motherfuckers out there that do have the money and they're not happy. They're just not happy, bro. They're just not happy. I mean, I just gotta keep it real. I just gotta keep it real. So, B, why are you shitting on Mayweather? You know, because I gotta be honest. It's just some people that you have to respect. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, there's objectivity and there's subjectivity, right? But there's just got to be some people that no matter what, you got to respect them, right? You got to. And guess what? Muhammad Ali's one of them people, bro. You just got to respect that man, bro. He's not perfect. No one's perfect, but you got to respect that. You got to respect that dude. And when someone's shitting on a dude like that, insulting a dude like that, come on, man. I mean, I'm not here to be Muhammad Ali's lawyer or nothing, but this is, I mean, like I said, there's just some people that you got to respect them. You can't say shit about them. Right? The guy's gone and you're still shitting on him. Still pissing on him. The guy's dead. The guy's fucking dead. Let him rest in peace, man. There was no need for him to bring up Muhammad Ali's name and shit. Right? Say, oh, I don't want to be like him. He got Parkinson's. Right? Come on, man. How could anyone co-sign on that, bro? Anyone that co-signs on that, man, I'm going to tell you straight up. You're a fucking piece of shit. I got no respect for you. I got no respect for you, man. If you co-sign on that shit, I got no respect for you. I think you a loser in life if you co-sign on that shit. I don't think you got a soul. I don't think you got a soul if you co-sign on what Floyd Mayweather said about Muhammad Ali. I don't think you do. I think you're trash. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll just put that out there. I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. My opinion. My opinion. That's all I got to say, man. That's my opinion. I want to shit on a fucking guy, a legend, bro. Legend in life, bro. I'm not even go to other countries, man. Go to other countries. You know, sit down with world leaders, bro. Sit down with world fucking leaders. And this guy fucking hanging in strip clubs at 44 years old. "44 years old, man. Go home and take care of your kids, bro. Look what happened with you. No disrespect, but look what happened to your daughter. I hate what happened to your daughter. She's out there trying to kill people and shit. Why is that? Why is that? How could any man swing? How could any man swing on that dude's nuts, bro? You got to be a piece of shit yourself, man. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna fucking say it. Just gonna say it. BB King, I ain't been to a strip club in years, man. I ain't. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. I just gotta be real with you. I ain't been to a strip club in years. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with being in a strip club, but my thing is this: if supposedly you got $500 million, right? Supposedly, you really think that you'd have to be paying for pussy? Is Jay-Z paying for pussy? Right? Is Jay-Z paying for pussy? Is Bill Gates paying for pussy? Warren Buffett paying for pussy? Is LeBron James paying for pussy? right? Are those dudes going to fucking shopping malls with 20 girls and buying them shit and buying them shit and buying them shit? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. Come on, bro. You're gonna be on camera with 20 girls with shopping bags and be like, oh, look what Floyd bought me. Look what Floyd bought. Is that what it's all about, bro? You got supposedly you worth $500 million motherfucking dollars and you still paying for pussy. You still paying for pussy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't right, man. That's fucked up. I feel bad for the dude. I feel bad for the dude, man. I really do. But yeah, man, this will be a great fight. Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. Got to favor Spence here, but I don't know, man. Manny Pacquiao may have that one great performance left in him. It's hard. It's hard. It's going to be hard for him to win this fight. There's no question about it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You know, when you say some men pay for pussy at some point in their lives, like, what do you mean by that? Like, really? So if you marry somebody and you guys have a relationship and shit, I'll be honest with you. I've been in relationships and I had girls buy me things too. It's like 50, like when you say not all relationships are designed that way, guys. Again, this is the shit that you've been taught by this motherfucker. This is the shit that you've been taught by this motherfucker. This shirt, girl bought me this shirt. I didn't buy this. Girl bought me these pants. I have people buy me, like relationships I've been in, girls buy me stuff too. Like when you're in a partnership, it's like 50-50. Like I've been in a lot of good relationships later in my life with 50-50. I don't have to pay for pussy, bro. I don't have to pay for pussy. I'm going over a woman's house tonight, bro, and she's buying me dinner. I don't have to buy nothing. I was invited to go to my girlfriend's house tonight. She's buying me dinner. I ain't buying shit. So I don't know what you guys say. Oh, everybody got to buy pussy. Nah, you get to a point where you don't have to buy pussy anymore, man. When you get status or you get to a point in your life, you don't have to pay. If you're in your 40s and you're still paying for pussy, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. I ain't gonna say I never bought a girl anything, but I had girls buy me shit. I'm going over a girl's house tonight. I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay for the meal. So I'm just telling you. I mean, this whole perception that men have to buy women is bullshit. This girl makes fucking 3 times what I make. She's a fucking scientist, bro. When girls get to a certain age, man, they mature too. They don't need women don't need men to take care of them like that anymore, man. They just don't. We're in a different world, man. We're in a different world, fellas. Now, Floyd be hanging around with thoughts. That's a different story. All right? Yeah, if you hang around with thoughts, yeah, then you are. If you're hanging around with thoughts, then yeah, you are buying pussy. You're hanging around with a thought, you buying pussy. You are. That's your problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. You want to be like Floyd and you want to hang around with thoughts and you want to pay for pussy, that's fine. That's fine. What do you want me to tell you? Keep riding that man's dick. Be like him. Bad bitch is not going to let you go 50. Again, that's what your man's taught you. That's what your man's taught you. You just repeating his talking points. That's what your man's taught you. That's what your man's taught you. Yo, what up, Scant Rants? Yo, the beep just say thought. Yeah. I'm from the city, bro. I'm from the city. I'm 10 minutes from where I'm 10 minutes from where Malcolm X used to live, bro. I'm 10 minutes from where Malcolm X used to live, bro. I mean, I know what I'm official. I'm official. Tatiana's. Yeah, it ain't that true. Like Googie Smoogie. Everybody in there like, oh, Magna this, Magna that. Floyd Mayweather took pictures and hung out with Donald Trump. Excuse me, Donald Trump. My bad. Hang out with him. Your man's is Magna too, bro. Your man's is Magna too. He took pictures with him. Got his arm around the motherfucker like they're boys. Come on, bro. Let's be real. 617 all day. You know that. You know that. Freudian slip. Yeah, my fault. Donald Trump. That's former president of the United States, man. We gotta give him that respect anyway. Love or hate him. Love or hate him. Gotta show him that respect. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Manny Pacquiao is in the conversation right now. People are talking about him. They're like, yeah, man, if he win, lose, or draw, even with him even taking this challenge, beating Thurman too. I knew he was going to beat Thurman. I picked Thurman. Excuse me, I picked Pacquiao. I knew Pacquiao was going to beat Thurman. Couple, Eric picked Thurman. That's cool, but I picked Manny to beat Thurman. But Spence, I don't know, man. Spence, I think this is going to be a decent fight, though, bro. I don't think I just don't think Spence is going to blow Manny out. I don't think he's going to blow him out. I just don't. I think it's going to be a good fight, bro. Nah, man. You can keep that. You can keep that, bro. That's your shit. That's your shit. That's your shit, BB King. That's your shit. You ride another man's dick, not me. That's your shit. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Trump did hang out with all the rappers, but now all of a sudden Trump ain't cool no more. Hey, whatever floats your boat, Mr. Rodriguez. I'm not here to change the world, man. I'm not here to change the world. I'm just trying to live in it, bro. Best I can. I'm not here to change it. That's for other people to do that are greater than me. Yeah, I picked Pac to beat Thurman, bro. Robbie, he's around. He's around. He's doing his thing. I don't like tribalism, man, because once you subscribe to a group, then you have to adopt everything that group believes in, and then what happens is original thought is gone. Then you just become a cult member. You become a surrogate. You become a sycophant. You become programmed. I mean, I respect certain groups, but I don't give anybody blind loyalty. You got to show me. You got to show and prove with me. So is your man's. Your man's took pictures with him. What's up with that? Floyd Mayweather took pictures with Donald Trump. Anybody shitting on Trump right now, you got to shit on your man's now. Shit on your man's. But you won't do that. You'll find a way to spin it. Oh, well, Floyd was just, I don't know, he was just hanging out, whatever. Go ahead. So is your man. Your man voted for him. Your man voted for him, bro. No, I'm not saying you are. To your point, Rodriguez, the tribalism makes things entertaining. Seeing two sides go at each other, I get that. I'm not going to – there is some entertainment value to the tribalism. I'm entertained by it. Yo, your mans went to jail, admitted guilt. Son wrote a statement that went to the police department that is public record right now. That's it. Stick a fork in it. It's done. That's it. Your man's had a statement written about him by his son who saw the whole fucking thing, and he admitted to guilt. He admitted to guilt. He went to jail because he admitted. He admitted it. If he thought he was innocent, he would have fucking pled not guilty. He knew he was going to jail, but your man's took a picture with Trump. Your man's took a picture with Trump, so he's like Trump too. He's Magna too then. You already know, man. You guys know how I am, Brand. You guys already know this is how I do it. You're just finding this out now. You shouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't be surprised. Come on, man. Where's the statements, bro? Where's the written statements? Where's the court case? Where's the jail time? You don't got it. You don't got it. Conversation over. You can't debate about it no more. You'll have no evidence. Yeah, so yep. All these people at the end of the day, they know what they real knows what real is. If you're a real person, you're a good person, and you look at the good things in life, then you got to see this for what it is. Manny Pacquiao is doing legendary things, bro. He's doing legendary things. He's doing legendary things. Yo, I don't know how this turned into a Trump thing, bro. Some motherfuckers they still don't know Trump lost the election. You got a man's got you that shook that even after he loses the election, you still got to talk about him. That's fucking sick, bro. How anybody can continue to talk about a dude when he's gone. I'm starting to think you may have voted for him. You may miss him if you can't stop talking about a dude after he's gone. That's fucked up. Yeah, everybody got fans. That's true. That's true. That's true. Like I said, this is objective. This is objective subjectivity. Really. This is objective subjectivity. I don't think it's necessarily downgrading Floyd. Floyd and Manny are both going to be in the Hall of Fame. But when you have two guys at this level, just like comparing LeBron to Jordan, I mean, this comparisons get made. That's just the nature of the beast, I guess. But I'm just seeing two guys who, after they fought each other, took a different path. That's all I'm seeing. And one guy, I think, went in a direction that's going to enhance his legacy, and another, like, no one's sitting there talking about Manny Pacquiao saying, "Oh man, this fight is going to damage his." Like, even Stephen A. Smith, right, who loves Floyd Mayweather, loves him. He don't like what he's doing right now. He came out and criticized it. And I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it because, again, I'm going to buy it as if I would buy a circus. This is like, it'd be like me going to a comedy club and watching stand-up comedy. This is like this is going to be WWE. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be like me watching a WWE event. That's what it's going to be like. That's what it's going to be like. I'm not going to look at this like it's real. I'm going to be buying this and watching it so I could see Jake Paul run in the ring and say, "Got your hat again," so I can laugh my ass off. That's one of my flaws. That I want to watch this train wreck. That's me being a flawed human being, bro. I'm gonna so yeah, he's robbing me too, bro, because I'm giving him the I'm gonna be giving him the dollar. I'll be giving him the dollar too. I'll help him out. I'll help him pay his taxes. I'll help him pay his taxes. I'll help him pay his taxes. Yo, the dude's triggered, bro. He living off another man. He don't even have his own. He doesn't even have his real. He don't even have his own name. He's taking the name of another man. What does that tell you? How much of a simp do you got to be if you can't even put your own name on your fucking on your fucking avatar? You got to put another man's name on your avatar. What does that tell you? You ain't even a real person. You're a fucking cartoon character, dude. You're a fucking cartoon character. I feel bad for you, man. I feel bad for you. You got another man's name and another man's icon on your fucking avatar, bro. You ain't even real. You're fake. You're a fake fucking person. Imagine if you had to show your face and be a real man. You'd probably be shitting in your pants right now if you had to fucking meet somebody face to face that you'd be talking shit to. You fucking coward. But I'm going to let you do what you do. I'm going to let you do what you do. You know why? Because again, you part of the circus too. I'm laughing at you just like I'm laughing at Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm doing. All right, guys, man. Like I said, what Manny Pacquiao is doing and what he has done is legendary. I think it's great for the sport, and I think more people need to. More fighters should do what Manny Pacquiao is doing. I just got to be honest. All right, Beeb is out. Talk to us soon. Have a great day. Peace. Be good.